Are you able to hear me well? Is my voice audible? Alright. So how you people are doing today? Okay. Fine. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. So today what we are going to do exercises, but I have developed some online, hello Preeti. Hi Nixon. Okay, so what we are going to do today, let me enlighten you on that. Today I have developed some online activities for you. Okay, you have to solve those. And it won't be boring for you. You're going to enjoy it. Now, what you have to do in the first activity, I'm going to give you a link. You have to click on that and one window will open. Okay, now some sentences are there, and in front of that you are going to find choices. Okay, if you're going to click on the drop down, you're going to find many choices. You have to choose the appropriate one out of many. Fine? Is it clear, everyone? So this is the link. Just open this. All of you, please open the link. I hope everyone is able to open that link. Asya, Tamil, Diksha, Seher, Mohammed, Sanobar, Preeti, Sadatu, Nixon, Samo, and Ramiz. Are you able to open that link? Now, so did you see what you have to do? The sentences are there, right? And in front of that, you are going to find many options if you're going to click on the drop down. So choose the best option. Okay. And then, once you are done with it, just let me know. And once you are done with it, just click on check. You'll get your score. Fine? Hi Anish, how are you? Diksha, in front of those sentences, you're going to find a drop down. Just click on that drop down, okay? And you're going to get a lot of options. Now, Anish, do you know what we have to do today? We are solving online exercises today. Okay, I have developed some online exercises for all of you so that it is not monotonous. Okay. Option Samo in front of the questions. Okay. Good evening, Ravi. Okay, in front of the questions, you are going to find answers. There's a drop down. If you click on that, you are going to find options. Okay, so you need to click on that. Now, Ravi and Anish, you have, see today, let's do some online activity. Fine, I have developed some online activity so that you don't find it dull and boring. Okay, to add variety to it. Yeah, see in front of those question marks, you're going to find drop down. Did you see that, Diksha? You have to choose the option. So Roshan, you have to click on this, okay, and you're going to find options. You have to choose the specific options, and once you are done with all of them, you have to click on check to get the score. Fine? Is it clear, Roshan and Anish? What about you, Diksha? So just start doing it. I hope you like this online activity. It's quite boring to solve the activities on board every day. So I thought of learning something online. No. See, when you're going to click on box, Diksha, there's one drop down. So, see, in front of question mark, there's one drop down. If you're going to click on that, you're going to get the words like contract, legal. Not for this. Here you're going to get the words like principle, concept, like that. Diksha, just check it properly. Okay, that's very good. Okay. Ranjit, are you there? Diksha, is it clear what you have to do now? Sorry. Are you able to follow what you have to do? Ranjit, are you there? How are you, Ranjit? Ranjit Menon, are you there? I guess this is your first class. And Preeti, are you doing it? Is it clear what you have to do, Preeti? Preeti, are you there? Okay. Preeti, you are not responding. I cannot hear you. I hope everybody is able to understand what I have asked you to do. And once you are done with that activity, we have to do the next one too. Yeah, so you have to choose the best option for that too. Not only two options. There are many options, I guess, for that too. So Dhatu, we are doing this activity. Not on the one on the board. So Dhatu, we are doing the one which, see, today we are solving online activities. Okay. So Ravi, what was your score? Kindly write your score. See, I'm going to get it at my end, irrespective of, okay. No, Roshan, you are getting confused. You don't have to do the activities which are there on the board. I have developed some online activities. Okay, I have already given the link for the same. I'm pasting it again. You have to click on that. One window will open. You'll get the options. Are you getting my point? You are going to get the options. Okay, fine. Then you can solve the one which is there on the board. Yeah. I am. Are you able to hear me well? Are you able to hear me well now? Okay, very good. Ranjit, you were saying something. Okay, thank you so much. There was some error at my end, so you were not able to hear me. Now, everybody has solved that first activity, right? Now, let's do one reading activity. Asya, Tamil, Tijo, Rajiv, you have joined the class after a long period of time, I guess. Yeah, I know, Roshan. See, now we are going to do an online reading activity. Fine, everyone? I hope you will enjoy it. See, let's not do activity which are there on the whiteboard. See, I have developed some activities, okay, online itself so that you don't feel it boring. You always solve it on whiteboard, right? So I want to develop variety of things so that you don't find it boring. Okay, because if you are going to go for certain examinations, they are going to ask you to do the activities online. So you should get practice in that area too. Okay, right? So that's why I thought of developing online activities for you. So we are, see, on some days we are going to do whiteboard activities, and on other days we are going to do online activities. Are you okay with it? Which one you prefer, online activities or whiteboard activities? I need to know the majority, like decision. I would like to know your views about it. Would you like to do whiteboard activity or online one? Both. Okay. Most of the people are like online activities. So I will go with the majority. But since some people are asking for whiteboard as well, so I'm going to give you whiteboard activities as well as online activities. Now, let's do one reading online activity. Fine? Fine, Diksha. Fine. Ranjit, do you have any issues? I guess this is your first class. Now, okay. Yes. But I will also keep in mind the viewpoint of minority. So I'll keep on giving whiteboard activities as well. Okay. Now, let's do one online reading activity. Click on the link which is there in the chat box. You're going to get one passage and you are also going to get questions. Once you have read that passage, just try to solve the online question. And then after that, you can report your score here in the chat box itself. Fine? Is it clear, everyone? Ranjit Menon, I have unmuted you. Can you please accept the audio controls? Yeah, I know it is big, but you should get into the habit of reading as well. See, if you are not into the habit of reading, how you are going to learn new words? This is the most appropriate way of learning vocabulary. Fine? Ranjit, please accept the audio controls. How many new attendees are there in class today? Can you please let me know your names? Yes. Yes, Anish. It's okay, Prabha. Is it clear what you have to do? Please solve that online reading activity. I hope you people are doing it. Rajiv, you have attended the class after a long time. You are attending the class after a long time. What's the reason behind it? I didn't see you, like these days. You were not there. So you are attending the class after a long time. What is the reason behind it? Why you, okay. Yes, correct. You have to click on the answers and, I'll get to know how much score you've got. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Please solve that passage. Once you are done with it, just let me know. Somebody is raising their hand. Someone is raising his hand. Please post your queries in the chat box. Ranjit, can you please write your queries in the chat box if you are facing any issues? Ranjit, will you mind posting your queries in the chat box? Ranjit, what is the issue? Can you please accept the audio control? I have unmuted you. Please accept the audio control. Okay, fine. Yes. Yeah. Now, for those who are already done with the same, I hope everybody is done with the same exercise. Are you done with it? Shall we proceed ahead to the next exercise? Is everyone done with the same? Okay. So for those who have already finished the last exercise, you can start doing the next one. I have already pasted the link for the same in the chat box itself. Okay, for all those who are done with the last activity, let's do the new one. Okay, the link for the same is pasted in the chat box itself. Fine. Are you solving the next activity? Everyone out there? I hope you people are solving the next activity for those who are done with the first one. Fine. If you are facing any issues regarding something, see Diksha, if you have finished the reading activity, you have to do this one. I have pasted the link below. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. So is everyone done with both the activities? Shall we proceed ahead to the next thing? Now, would you like to continue with the vocabulary and grammar, or would you like to do more exercises? Please let me know. Would you like to do vocabulary and grammar or more exercises? Please let me know in the chat box. Nixon, you mean grammar exercises? No, you tell me. You people tell me. I'll go with your decision. Grammar or grammar exercises? Which one? What should we do next? Grammar exercises, you mean? Shall we do grammar exercises or grammar? No, everybody is writing the word grammar in the chat box. By grammar, you mean grammar exercises or grammar itself? No, you tell me. I am ready with everything. I have got a lot of exercises. Okay. Exercise. Okay. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, okay, fine. Some people are saying exercises, some are saying, okay, fine. Let's proceed ahead. Now, let's do one more reading exercise. Fine? The American pepper. Okay, I'm just putting it on the board. Not on the board. I am just going to give you the link to the thing. Please open the link. It is there in the chat box. Fine. So I have pasted the link in the chat box. You have to open that and you have to read this and answer the questions that follow. And it's not like you just need to solve the questions which follow this comprehension. I'll give you some more exercises associated with, yes, associated with that comprehension. Fine, once you are done with all the questions. See, you have to get into the habit of reading. I never asked you to go for reading, right, Anish? This is the second time I have given you some, I have not given you any reading exercise since long. So if I give it to you once in a while, will you mind it? Why don't you solve it? See, I don't give it to you regularly, right? I just give it to you once in a while. So please solve it. I hope others are not finding it difficult to solve such a long passage. I hope you people are not finding it difficult. Please let me know in the chat box. Who all are finding it difficult to solve this passage? Who all doesn't want to solve it? Please let me know in the chat box. Anoop, are you there? I guess you have joined late. Do you know what you have to do? Okay. What about others? Ravi wants to solve it. What about others? See, Anoop, today we are doing certain online activities. See, Anoop, today we are doing online activities. This is the link. Okay, once you click on that, you would be able to open an online reading activity. You can read that and answer the questions that follow that passage. Okay, we have done certain grammar activities too earlier, but you were not there in the class at that time. I guess you have joined late. So now we are doing the reading activity. Okay. So just solve it and then I'll tell you what has to be done next. Fine? I didn't got reply from other people. Why you not responding? I have asked you, are you finding it difficult to solve the passage? And who all didn't want to do it? Please let me know in the chat box whether you would like to do this or not. Okay. Okay, once you are done with it, just let me know. I'll let you know what you have to do next. Is everyone done with the same? Fine, fine. Now, so we were doing the death card, right? Now, let's do the online activity related with death card. Fine? So you have to solve an online activity. See, now you have to do one online. Okay, that's great. You have to write your scores too in the chat box. Now, solve this activity related to that card itself. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I know Nixon, but you have to practice it. I don't give you, I just give it to you once in a while. I don't ask you to solve the such things daily, right? Now, please solve the next one, and then I won't ask you to do any activity. Fine? We are going to do the grammar thing. Fine? This is the last activity you have to do. Please do the grammar activity related to death car. I have already pasted the link in the chat box. Are you able to hear me now, Roshan? Roshan, are you able to hear me? Hello? Is everyone able to hear me? Hello? Roshan, why don't you rejoin again? I am. Are you doing the second activity? Everyone out there? Are you doing the second activity? Yeah, just do that and then we are going to switch over to the grammar portion. Yeah. Okay. Shall we proceed ahead with the vocabulary? Is everyone done with the exercise? I'll wait for 5 more minutes and then we're going to switch over to the vocabulary, and today we are going to do the vocabulary related to stock market. Fine? Okay, is everyone done with it? Shall we proceed ahead with the vocabulary? Please let me know in the chat box. Okay, I'll do one thing. We have done a lot of exercises today. Just take a 3 minutes break and then come back and then we're going to switch over to the vocabulary. Fine? Is it clear? Just take a 3 minutes break. That's it. Oh, I cannot give that. Not over. No, Peter. No, Peter. I guess you have joined late. Peter, is this your first class? Peter, is this your first class? No, actually they have solved a lot of exercises, so I've given them some break. That's all. Is break over now? Shall we proceed ahead with the vocabulary? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the board. Now, let's do vocabulary related to the stock market. I'm going to put it on the board. Yeah. Okay, I had given you one link yesterday. See, no personal conversations here. You can do it after the class. I don't mind. Okay, I gave you one link yesterday. Did you try to, like download YouTube? Peter, this is your first class. We don't discuss anything personal in class. Please don't do that. No one needs to do personal conversations here. Please don't enhance that. Okay. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's focus on study. Yeah. Fine. See, I gave you one link yesterday. Whoever was there in class yesterday. See, that QQ is an alternative to Skype. Why? What is the reason behind giving you that link is whenever I try to, unmute you here on the board, we are not able to take the full advantage of spoken English, like speaking sessions, right? We are not able to perform the GD properly. We are not able to perform the role play properly, right? And we cannot use Skype, although it's good for conference call. Yes, because like it's banished in some countries. It's not allowed to use Skype in some countries, right? Yes, Peter. Right? I gave it to you or not? For those who were there in the class yesterday, please let me know. Did I give it to you? Okay, Diksha. What about others? Others were also there, right? Roshan, you were also there. And lot of people were there. Yes, yes. So, okay. So, did you try to download it? Were you able to download it? Is it working fine at your end? See, I'm giving you the link again. Everyone out there, for those who were not there. See, we cannot use Skype for conference call when it comes to, spoken English classes like GD classes or role play classes. There is always some kind of, voice issue with everyone. Or there is, even if your headset is working fine, still we are not able to have a potent GD class because, there is a lot of echo. Right? And Skype we cannot use because it is banished in certain countries. So the alternative I have found for that is YouTube. This is similar to Skype, okay? Okay, this is similar to Skype, and if you download it, we can have GD classes on this itself, so that we can take the full advantage of it. And there is no. YouTube? What is that? Why are you talking about YouTube, Batu? I know what YouTube is. I am not a fool. But why you are taking the name of YouTube? It's QQ, not YouTube. I have pasted the link in the chat box. Everyone needs to download this, okay? And you have to make one free account as you make it on Skype. No. It's QQ. QQ. Queen. Not YouTube. Fine? So just try to download it. This is an alternative for Skype and it works well, okay? And we can have GD classes on this, role play GD. So that, because there is always a voice issue with this visit, right? Not Queen. I am just giving her an example that I said QQ. Q for Queen, not Queen. Link is there. Is it clear, everyone? Peter, is it clear what I am saying? Anoop, Sanobar, Mohammed Mahfouz, Prabha, George, Rajiv, Anish, Ramesh, Samu, Nixon, Seher, Diksha, Tamil, Asya, and Mohammed Shehbaz. Okay, Roshan has already created the account. What about other people who were there in class yesterday? Yeah, everyone please download it, register yourself on that, and we are going to use it during GT classes so that there is no voice issue. I don't want to waste any time. I'm not here to befool anyone. I just don't want to waste any time. I just want to employ each and every minute for learning purpose. Fine? Do it today, please. See, I don't want to waste any time. I am not of that kind. Okay? We have to utilize each and every minute. Right? Time is very, very precious. So that's the reason why I was trying to find out alternative for Skyping. Okay? So tomorrow we are going to have a GD class. Okay? Please make sure you are ready with your headset. Okay? And you have downloaded YouTube. Fine? Please do it. Otherwise, you won't be able to speak anything. What is the use then? If we are not able to speak anything. Every time that we face that problem. So we should find the alternative for the same, right? If we are not going to find the alternative, who is going to find the alternative? And if I've already given you the alternative and you are not going to download it, what is the use of giving you an alternative? Right? Fine. Okay, let's proceed ahead with the stock market vocabulary. Bid. You might have heard that word before. The price a buyer is willing to offer for shares in a company. Bid. Fine. Blue chip stock. Stocks of leading companies with a reputation for stable growth and earnings. So blue chip stocks are stocks of reputed companies like Reliance, okay, Tata Motors, and then there are so many other in line. I don't remember. Okay. And if you are buying the stocks of those companies, blue chip stock, okay, you will get a stable growth and earnings. Right? Bond. Certificate issued by companies and government to their lenders. All this vocabulary is in relation to the stock market. And if you are not able to follow anything, you can ask me again and again. I don't mind. Don't hesitate in asking questions, please. This is how you can learn. If you are going to stay mum, even if you are not able to understand anything and just say yes and yes, you won't be able to follow anything. So it's a request. It's a kind request. Capital. Money and other property of companies used in transacting the business. Capital stock. All shares representing ownership of a company. Clear? Is it clear? If you have any queries, just post it in the chat box. Commodities. Products such as agricultural products and natural resources, wood, oil and metals that are traded on a separate authorized commodities exchange. Dividend. Bond. Certificate issued by companies and government to their lenders. That is what bond is. Dividend. You might have came across that term, right? If you are associated with financing. A portion of a company's earning which is paid to the stockholders on a quarterly or annual basis. We get dividend, right? If the company is profiting, right? They won't share the whole revenue generated, but yeah, they want to share a part of it, right? On quarterly or annual basis. That is dividend. Equity. The value of stocks and shares, the net value of mortgaged property. Equities. Stocks and shares which represent a portion of the capital of a company. Futures. Contract to buy or sell securities at a future date. Insider, all those who have access to inside information concerning the company. So see, if I am an insider, that means I have got all the inside information for a company. Fine? And if I am doing insider dealing or trading, okay, then that means I am buying or selling with the help of information known only to those connected with the business. So some people, how they do insider dealing, they get to know the inside information from some people and then they do the buying and selling. Fine? Is it clear? Fine. IPO, initial public offering. The full form of IPO in relation to the stock market is initial public offering. Selling part of a company Are you able to hear me now? Okay. Issue. Put into circulation a number of company shares for sale. So if number of companies share are there for sale in the stock market, that would be an issue. Fine. Okay. Liabilities. The debts and obligations of a company or an individual, right? Okay. Rest of the things we are going to cover in the next class, and for tomorrow, just make sure you have got QQ, and I'm going to add you at my QQ ID, and then we can hopefully have a successful GD session on that. Okay. So don't forget to fill the feedback form, fine. And if you have any queries, okay. See, I am not anyone. See, I don't decide the time thing. Okay, that is the management who decides over the time thing. Okay, and they just mail me the schedule, and I'm bound to take classes at that time. So if you have any issues with regarding the time thing, fine. Okay, you can just write to the management and they'll do the needful. Fine. And if you have any other queries, you can, or any suggestions to make the class better. See, I am taking a lot of pains to make the class, better every day. I just try to come up with the new things, innovative things, so that you can learn more and more. But you have to, support me. Okay, if I'm giving you a QQ link, I'm, spending a lot of time in finding an alternative for Skype. Okay, which you can, which is, like allowed in each and every country. And if you're not using it, what is the use of it? So Peter and Nixon, you can talk to the, IIMTS people. Okay, so just try to implement what I asked you to do. Okay, so for tomorrow, just make sure you have QQ so that we can have a good, very good GD session. People here, they speak very good, and they play. Whenever I give them any topic to speak on, they just come up with very innovative things, and you can get to know each other. And unless and until you are going to speak, there's no point in me lecturing and you learning vocabulary. You won't learn it ever, right? So for that, we need to practice it, right? And here you are getting a correct environment. And if you have any suggestions to make the class better, okay, you can write it in the feedback form, and I'm going to implement it. Fine? Okay, so see you tomorrow. Take care. And I hope, I wish we have a very good GD class tomorrow and we don't face any voice issues or anything else, right? Please be there in the class. Please don't be absent. Thank you so much. See you. And if you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate in writing it in the feedback form. I don't know, Diksha. See, I have downloaded it on my computer. You can check it there itself. I have given you the link. You can just check it there. Fine? Fine. Thank you so much.